Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 22 of the Counting Stitches Knitting and Crochet podcast. My name is Bianca. You can find me on Ravelry as Bianca SCH and on Instagram as Jeopardize with an H after the J. I'm from the Netherlands. Accent is unavoidable. Messed up words is unavoidable. We will get through it and I will correct myself if I catch it. So, this episode I have 3 new casts on, one of which is a whip. No, a finished object. I have 1 whip and I have some new yarn. So, won't be long one this year. Well, this year. This is the last one of the year actually, because it is December now. So yeah, I'm happy I have some good light in my house. Only because it has been snowing. But makes stuff lighter. Some new yarn this month. So yeah. Let's start with my whip, because it's the only one you've seen before, and I'm kind of proud of it. Like I said, I might regret it, but hey, whoops, there we go. Let me just make some room. This is Wednesday, and Wednesday is a cardigan I am designing based on Addams Family movie from the 90s, Family Values. So it's on straight needles at the moment because I needed my other needles to do another project. I don't know where my ball just went. There. Yeah, I've split for the sleeves. So color work will take time. This is a small repeat because it's a wolf's tooth pattern. I am doing low contrast because it's supposed to be dark. It's supposed to be spooky and gothic-y, and that's what I enjoy. Not saying I am enjoying the color work, but it is so satisfying with the floats just looking neat and outside looking neat. It will get even better once it's washed and blocked, but I'm having a ball. It's not something I can do all day long because my brain will shut down and I will forget to actually do the pattern and just knit in one color. So yeah, that's why I have some new cast-ons as well, because I'm writing. Yeah. So if you followed the past ones, you know I write. Have been having issues with getting my brain relaxed enough to get it flowing, and I'm there. Downside is that because I'm working on scenes in my head, I forget to actually do patterns. So yeah. I am working with 4.5mm needles, and ribbing was done in a 4. Yarn is Scheepjes Polare and from memory Ada. Not entirely sure, can't grab it, it's way over there. Yeah, just slowly working on this. It's on street needles, yeah. Straight needles. There's a tag in this thing. Okay. Yeah, slow going, still making progress because split for the sleeves. I'm about, well, centimeter or 5, 2 inches in. Best part will come when I'm gonna add pockets, because every garment needs pockets, right? So yeah, that's Wednesday, and she will keep coming back as I make progress on her. I did the sweater for her mother, Morticia, with the lace on the back as well. I am still working on figuring out sizing, because mouth is not my friend. Yeah. So from one fandom into the other, here's the Weasley sweater. I talked about this during the previous podcast and showed the yarn. I am filming the timer on it, so I can actually show you how long it takes me to make 2 sweaters. So yeah, I have reached, I casted it on in the other video, and I finished the body. I did some color work at the bottom from the second Harry Potter book, from a sweater. I am just picking and choosing which parts I want to use and which ones I don't. That's the best part about getting a pattern book, in my opinion. You can just mix, match, splice, and do your own thing with stuff. The sweater is a basic Tin Can Knits flax sweater. I am using their app, which allows you to pick the pattern, fill out the size you need, fill out the kind of yarn you're using, and then you can specify if you want to do the ribbing first, or you want to do the ribbing later, you want to do a cropped, you want to do a long, you want to do short sleeves, 3/4 or long sleeves, and you just tap it and it goes poof. So it's easy, really, and you have a specified pattern where you don't need to look for sizing. I love it. I adore their app. Yeah, so I did short rows on this one. My needle is there because I still need to mark the back for the Hufflepuff logo, which came from a free hat pattern, which I can't remember the author of, but I will look it up because it's a fun little thing. Short rows went well. I'm not that good with them normally, but I did make a couple of nunzias, which basically use short rows throughout to shape the cup. So front is marked for letter, which I can duplicate stitch on. I'm hoping to do that this week. I have some markers left in here for later use. So yeah, it's been going great. I am at this point a little over 11 hours in, which in my opinion isn't too bad, I think. I'm not one of the faster knitters. I enjoy knitting and talking, knitting and watching a movie, knitting and reading a story. So yeah, I'm not that really speedy people you see online. So, but I'm having fun, which is worth something as well. Just reading an app. Apparently I forgot to shut my internet down. My mom's like, well, yeah. Planning on doing sleeves in the train end of this week, because I will be visiting my best friend for the weekend. I don't drive. I've mentioned it before. It's safer for for the community at large if I don't drive. So yeah, if the weather permits it, I am going to visit her. Trains tend to not run as smooth when it's snowing here. We're not used to snow anymore, so it's a thing. But my mom is like, I'm not getting an answer, I will try again. Yeah, it's 3 hours by train from station to station, and then I need to go on the subway for another half hour or something like that, and she will pick me up, and then we have another like half an hour drive. So all in all, I have like 4.5 hours, which I can work on the sweater, because sleeves aren't that difficult. And yeah, I'm hoping to get a long way, and if I finish it there, I finish it there. I will block it in her house. I will explain her how. So, and then we can switch to blue one, because I will be making myself one as well. It's slightly different, because I'm going to be butchering Tin Can Knits pattern. So, there was a bug. Like a mosquito or something in front of the screen. I don't even see it. But yeah, all fun and games. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm hoping the weather behaves itself and I can actually go. So, duplicate stitching this afternoon. Might record some for the challenge video I am recording at this time. Yeah. So I have one more new cast on, which is, well, two, but the other one is finished. This is technically a repurposed project. I made some random, let's see, front, back, there, random granny squares last year, and I am making them into a sweater. So there you go. I need to so I have the squares for the front. It is a random yarn. I can't tell you what, because I don't know. There were no tags on these colors. This one is a bulk packet from a discount store. So nothing special, just blues, doing a Christmas sweater. I'm not using a pattern. I know Just the Worstest has a pattern that looks like this. I saw her post a video of it on Instagram this morning. So if you do need a pattern, check her out. She does plus sizing. I've tested for her, it's fine. Yeah. I didn't test this one, by the way. I don't know how I can't remember where I got the square. I've been looking on my laptop to see if I can find it, if I used the pattern. From what I can find, I did not. So, I don't know. Maybe I just looked at it and was the rude person who copied the thing. Can be. I have no idea. So, her version is entirely granny stitch. I am doing half doubles because I don't enjoy the having the granny stitch everywhere, because I will need another layer and I am too lazy for that. So need to still extend. There you go. The other side, I have started the first row. I'm doing 8 rows to reach center line of my body on the side. I will also add a couple of rows on the bottom before doing a ribbing, and I will add shaping to the top to give it a neckline. So not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but I'm not in any hurry with this one. This is my easy project for now. So I have a project where I need to think, and I have a shutdown project which I will just do to unwind or before I go to sleep. It's my relaxing, and at this point crochet seems to be the thing that is relaxing. So I did the hexie last month, I did the void behind me, and I'm now working on this. I am using a 4mm crochet hook for this one, and I've been using that throughout actually. I'm also doing the ribbing with that. I'm not gonna switch. Easy peasy, nothing complicated. So yeah, that's that. And then I have another whip that's crochet, but it's at my parents' house, and it's a stuffy by Complicated Knots. She did a video tutorial on it, and I'm just following it as I go. It's an owl bear, which I thought was adorable. I didn't know it was from a game, but it's adorable. It is yeah, fun to work on. Her explanations are cohesive, not that complicated. She goes through it with you, and you can just pause stuff because she shows it on the screen. She shows you where to attach stuff, how much to stuff, and so I'm rather enjoying that. I'm at the point where I need to count. My brain is not doing the counting thing at the moment, as I have already told you with Wednesday. So it is sitting on their shelf, well, on the cabinet really. I'm working on the legs. I did weigh it down so it could be used as a door stopper, which I think will be fun. Yeah, hoping to finish it this month, and we will see how that goes. Haven't been working on the cat sweater. Not feeling it. That's the only reason. Not feeling it. So yeah. And then we have the void. That's the void. Before we go into that, I cannot tell you what yarn I used. I got it like this. It's a thrift store yarn. It's acrylic. It doesn't smell like anything really. So it's acrylic. It works up as acrylic. It squeaks like acrylic. It's acrylic. I just poured some tea on my pants. And I had enough balls of this to make a big project. So, let me grab it. Or step aside so you can see it. And then I will grab it. There you go. It's just a big black hole. A big black hole with tassels. My cat loves it. So that's a pro, right? There we go. I am using this as a scarf. So yeah, it is a little too big for a scarf because I'm not a tall person, but there you go. Let me just show it to you up close. So random yarn, 10mm crochet hook. I'm stuck in it. And it's huge. I call this the void because it's huge. Cat hair. It is the modern granny stitch. I found a tutorial from Spider Fiber. It's a man. He also does the tutorial for the Lost Soul skull shawl. Yarn Spider. I will look it up. I'm blanking on him right now. Yeah, 2 rows, and you can pretty much follow along. It's a 2-row repeat. So what the modern day granny does is it stacks your granny stitch on top of each other instead of staggering. Like I said, this one is huge. There you go. Because I wanted to use as much of the yarn as I had, because I'm still working from stash. So me buying yarn might not be the best thing, but the color. 3 tassels. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this scarf because it is a little too big. But yeah, for now I'm wearing it, and then I'm gonna wash it and see how it goes. Picot edge on the last row, and that's just everything I did with that. So I nearly got through the yarn. This is all I have left, which is a good thing in my opinion. So that can go into the scrap bin, which I am crocheting a scrappy sweater, which I haven't worked on in ages, but I am making scraps so I can use it in the scrap sweater. Yep. Okay, so that's that. And those are all the projects I worked on. It doesn't accumulate to a lot, but hey, I finished close to a sweater, if it didn't need sleeves. I finished a shawl, and I'm halfway through another sweater. I will take it. And I am nearly finished with stuffy. Well, doorstop. So yeah, let's show you some yarn. So I keep repeating myself. I am working from stash. I have a lot of yarn. I try not to buy yarn, but I don't limit myself. I work with a lot of thrift store yarns. And thrift store yarn means that a lot of the times you don't get a smallest quantity of yarn. So there might still be one on the floor, but I can't see it right now. So yeah, I got purples. And it's thrift store yarn, so it didn't cost a lot. I thought I had an even amount. I have 5 of these right here and 6 of these, so like I said, there might still be one on the floor. I'm not gonna check right now, because here's my chair, there's the cabinet, and if it goes between that, it will roll under, and yeah, I'm not checking it right now. Turn. Yeah. They are both awake. So I found this. And this will be a sweater, because this is a sweater quantity of yarn. And it's a new smell for him. So every time I move this, he needs to check it out thoroughly. So yeah. Found these in the thrift store I go to sometimes. Usually they're pretty expensive with their yarns, small quantities as well. But this is Fildar, and it's their Feels Soft, which is a 60% acrylic yarn, 20% wool, and 20% polyamide. They are 50 grams, 1 ounce, something. And it has approximately 145 meters or 159 yards. So I should have enough of this to make myself a very plush sweater. Plan is to use it for there's that mosquito in. You think with snow they die, right? A vintage pattern, so because yeah, it's good colors for vintage, and I love purples. So let's get some yarn. Well, I did get the Weasley yarn as well last month, but we're not talking about that. It was a gift for someone. So yeah, let me just put that. And also the reason he likes this yarn is because my parents have a kitten, and the kitten really actively said hi to the yarn. So yeah, I thought I'd drop one, but it did drop one. It's underneath the chair, so not bothering. I'm not doing it. Yeah, getting ready for Christmas. Usually I would put up my Christmas tree at this point. I'm not, because the ginger cat you just saw, he tends to fly through the house, and I'm not leaving him alone with a Christmas tree for 4 days. So yeah, he won't be totally alone. By the way, my dad will visit, but still, I am not looking forward to coming home and finding a Christmas tree at the front door instead of in my living room. And you think with age, well, they will mellow. And this cat is 12 years old. So no, he doesn't. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to my friend. And after that I will put up my Christmas tree. I applied to take part in a Christmas greeting of my publisher for the writers who are the readers who are supporting us. So it would be nice to do that in a Christmas setting. So yeah, looking forward to it, and I will just keep on crafting away so I can show you something on January. I have no idea if the next podcast will be on time, actually, because January is a weird month. If you don't hear from me in January, it was not only a weird month, it was a hectic one as well. So I will try. I'm not making any promises. You might see me in February. Which will mean I get to tell you a lot more than I did this month, because yeah, it's a short one for me. And I'm also having a dental appointment in January, which I was supposed to have tomorrow. But I am not looking forward to having a tooth pulled and then having to go away on a weekend. So I moved that to next year. Sadly, one of my back molars died, and it has to go. I'm not that sore at the moment. I just need to remind myself not to open my mouth while I'm outside, which can be a thing. As my friends tell me, I'm loud, I'm there, you will hear me. So yeah, keeping my mouth shut will be a thing. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a great time this month. Let me know what you're planning. I will be just crafting away. I still need to finish my sticked sweater. I keep pushing it forward because I'm scared. But yeah, I'm hoping to see you all soon, and have a great month. Bye bye, everyone.